What's the trend for Warner Brothers Discovery? Ticker WBD. If you want to find out, then keep on watching.
Come to Remora TC to trade like a shark and not get eaten by one. Let's school together to protect and grow our money.
We've got here the weekly chart. You can see right away that there's this downward channel. This channel started back in early 2021, and you can see it started with this big sell week. Since that time, price has been channeling downwards, steadily bouncing up and down off this channel. You can also observe, this is the weekly chart, that there is some bullish divergence here, like that and like that. But since this is the weekly chart, I don't want us to make any trade decisions until we get some more clarity on the daily. When looking at WBD on the daily chart, you can also observe that there is this gap. The gap was created here, and that's about, August time frame of 2022. Because there's a gap, price tends to want to fill it. What you can see here is as price was bouncing downward off this bottom trend line, created some bullish divergence, comparing these two areas here, this one and this one. There's bullish divergence down here. Price then ripped up, and it's been following this trend line that I've drawn here pretty cleanly. Now, you do see there's a small break. Because this is the daily chart, I want us to get a slightly closer view, and then I'll go to the hourly to clean it up even more. My thought for folks is this: if you're in the trade, stay in it. Stay in it and see how it behaves along this price line. It's like 1650, which is the top of the gap. What it may do is price may bounce up above the 1650 price line here. It may come back down to retest this trend line support here. And then it'll be like a decision point. Will it want to keep going, or will it break down further? Okay, so that's on the daily. Let's take a look on the hourly. Now, because this is the hourly, we can also annotate a different trend line. And you can see it here. I've already drawn this in. Okay, so this is a new trend line on the hourly, which was not shown. Let me go back on the daily. Okay. The intent is to show perhaps an area of support, because if you are in this long, right, if you're in this long, I'll zoom in over here, then price may be bouncing off this trend line. So let it. If you want, you could put a stop right below maybe 1425, 1430, something like that. If you're afraid of the downside move. I feel this ticker has more upside to go. Let it bounce through. Let it get past this upper gap line at about 1650 and see how it behaves. I think Warner Brothers Discovery has a little bit more upside to go. You might as well get the last few pennies out of it, or quarters out of it, and then watch yourself on the downside, because there is bearish divergence on the hourly. Okay, you can see it here. Price is making new highs while the RSI is showing lower lows. And same thing for the PPO, lower lows. Okay, so there's bearishness on both of these indicators down here. So that's on the hourly. So likely it is reaching the peak of its upward move. That's my analysis for Warner Brothers Discovery. If you like that video, please like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Good luck with your trades.